You know, all my entire life I was making business. When I was working on any kind of company, I was feeling chained. And anytime I'm feeling that I'm chained, I want to unleash my hero. I want to know that I'm doing a lot of great things for my friends, family, and I help people making sadaka, trying to work with orphans. And from this point, I understand that whatever you are generating from yourself, if you have like a mission, if you know that you can be helpful for people, it means much more than just work on someone. And can you imagine that you was working 20 years in one kind of company and no one update your amount of monthly salary, no one was helping you to achieve new goals or educate you with new things that you can learn and gain money with. No one will be curious to do this because everyone wants you to work in the same work with the same salary all the time, and you are only the one human being. You should take care about yourself and extend your limits, make something for yourself. Whatever, if you are watching me now and you just housewife, you can go and make amazing food, and you can make video about this, and you can make a license about this video and sell your courses. For example, if some one of my friends are cooking amazing, but she is not willing to cook for someone, but she wants to share her recipes, how she can make it in terms of business?
She can start posting those videos on a YouTube channel or create a TikTok or a WhatsApp, and she can start posting those recipes online, and she can become an influencer with 4 million followers. Who knows? She can have an influencer license, or she can sell those videos as educational videos. So there are plenty of ways. There are plenty of things we can do with this. She can take a small space and do cooking classes. She can, oh, the
And
possibilities
all
are
these
limitless.
things are about free zone. No need to make special office. No need to hire a lot of people. Don't do any difficulties from the beginning for you. Just make it drive by passion. And the most important thing that we are trying to tell you, the money in the air. Everywhere in Dubai, you will smell the smell of money. So whatever you want to make, you can monetize it and make it as a profession if you are doing it in a legal way. And by the way, just to let you know, the government of Dubai, they are supporting all ideas, even crazy one. If it will succeed, you will succeed both, because Dubai will have more amount of people who are coming and using your services, and you as well will succeed and have a lot of people that you will help with the services that you are providing. So what about opening of bank account? There is one opinion from the same very bad people from the mainland. They are telling it is like very difficult to open bank account for free zone company.
It is not, if it is difficult, we wouldn't be doing as many licenses as we are at the moment. No, it is challenging to open a corporate bank account in the UAE in general because given how many investors come to the UAE on monthly, even not monthly, on daily basis, they need to have an ironclad compliance strategy in place so they know that all the money that's entering the country is legit, it's backed up by invoices, we know the source of funds. So, yes, there's a lot of documentation and paperwork involved in starting a corporate bank account in the UAE, which is normal in a business hub such as the one we are in at the moment. But it doesn't matter from where or which authority you have your license from. It is about the client's profile, his bank statements, his source of funds, his history, his mainly knowing that this person is operating in a legit way and we are not trying to do anything that isn't 100% legal. But that because we know it's a bit challenging and there's a lot of paperwork involved and it takes so much time, we created our banking department to assist our partners in opening bank accounts for
So
their
they wouldn't
clients.
stuck in the situation when, for example, everything going smooth and they can't in the end just open bank account. If everything okay with their personality in
Yes,
general, it
yes.
wouldn't happen like this.
No, it wouldn't happen like this.
So another thing, for example, in mainland, the bankers they will come to the office space or table desk or whatever. But if people are making company in free zone, where the bank management will come to check that the company real.
There are bank accounts that will be opened without an office space because so many banks understand that the free zone model is a virtual address or people are operating remotely. But we also have our office spaces here once the company has more than 3 employees, starting from the fourth employee, they have to take the office space with us. On top of that, we do have the shared desk area. For example, this month we are giving every client who sets up a company with us one physical flexi desk per visa for every visa they have, meaning for every employee they have. So we have bankers coming here on daily basis to check the shared desk area and to make sure this is where the client is operating from. And if it is a virtual company, there are also banks, like I told you, who accept, and we do disclose with them. We declare that this client is operating remotely. For example, she's an influencer. Her company is a one-woman show and she
So
doesn't need
she's not supposed to
employees.
sit
Yes, and
here
she
day
doesn't
and
need an
night.
office space, and they understand. But we have to also be logical. Like if I tell them I have this company who is, I don't know, doing 10 containers of cosmetics or clothes a month, and they don't have any space, they don't have any warehouse, they have nothing to show, then it will be a red flag and you won't be able to open your corporate bank account, which makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes. By the way, in terms of people who are selling something,
Mm-hmm.
there are different types of license for trading in mainland.
Mm-hmm.
What about people who want to trade something small, like affiliate program, or they take money from the client, buy something and take for them only cut? How it will work in terms of free zone company?
Okay, I believe you mean to say that we have people who are acting as also a mediator between the
Yes,
person who is selling the product and between the
buying.
supply and demand
Yes.
mainly. So we give them the commercial broker license, or if they are doing it through an online platform where they link buyers and sellers together, we give them the portal activity, and then they can link buyers and sellers together, and they take a small percentage, whether it is from the buyer or the seller. We don't interfere with that. This is their agreement with
So
both
in
parties.
this case, they will receive a full amount of the money from the side of the buyer and then give mainly all the amount and leave for them cut, or they will take from the beginning only cut. In terms of taxes, because it is very important, because in each place it's working in a different way, how it will work.
So again, it depends on the business model. Let's say I'm creating a platform where you subscribe and you get from our side a promotional, or let's say, okay, so there are websites where if you go to a salon to do your nails, you
Mm-hmm.
pay 350 dirhams. You can go on one platform online. I don't want to mention names, but you can go on one platform online and find the same service in the same place for, let's say, 100 dirhams because they have a deal with the salon. This is when that platform will take from you the full 100 dirhams, take their cut, and give the salon their cut as well.
So this
But
platform might be our client. He
okay,
might have this free zone company
yes,
and operate like this.
yes, definitely.
So it is very easy if you were thinking before that it is very difficult to take money from the client because it is out of the logic and law. No. What is Carla telling you? It is very important information. If you have all the documents with supplier, if you have all the documents with the side of the buyer, you can without any hesitation take money, then send amount for supplier or for the seller, and the cut that you have on your account as much as possible, I will get that it is your benefits from this deal. You will pay your corporate tax and whatever taxes only from this amount. Don't be worried because everything in Dubai very clear. People operating bank account transfer, by link transfer, or the check. It is very easy to recognize where is your money and where is money of the client or supplier. So don't be afraid to open the company if you already know that you have like passive income on monthly basis. Make it legal. All the time we are telling you to make it legal because we know the way how to make it very cool.
In a nutshell, Elena, if your company, you have an entity, legal entity, registered, it is legit, all your transactions are supported by invoices. You can declare to the bank, you can tell the bank, this is the source of every penny entering my corporate bank account. Here's my VAT number, here's my corporate tax registration, and I'm working legally. You can do anything as long as you are doing it legally and by the book. The only people who are in danger in the UAE are the people who think that I can just operate without starting a company and I'll just receive the money to my personal bank account.
Yeah.
As long as the amount is small, the bank might turn a blind eye to you, or not even like let's say it's 5,000 dirhams a month. I don't see any reason for the bank to interfere. But the moment you start growing, the moment they see a big transaction that is unjustified entering your bank account and it's a personal bank account, you will hear from the compliance department, and the fine will be much bigger than any amount you were trying to save by not incorporating a company. That's definite.
The most important thing to understand, before in Dubai everything was very easy. Since few years it come to be very structured. Of course, from the beginning, companies and people were not so straight by transferring even salary. You will find a lot of people till nowadays not receiving money through WPS, they are receiving by cash or something. But each day, Dubai want to go out from any gray zone to be more clear and transparent for the markets all over the world because it is global hub. And of course, all corporates, tax and everything they are doing, they are making not in terms that they need your money. Believe me, this country have too much money. They want to make a structure, and now everyone who are not going by these rules, they are stuck to the wall. Why? Because before they didn't make any reports, anything about their taxes, and now they should. And now they should remember all the things that they were doing for the last year to be clear in front of the government and the law. And why I'm putting too much effort in this conversation? Because you know our country and all the places after USSR, they have this issue from the beginning to make something like under table and then continue it will work or not. Here in Dubai, guys, girls, you should know they can block your bank account, even personal account, without any reason if you can't provide documents. Can you imagine you will be in another country without any source of funds just because you didn't make something that you should do? Um, Next question. I think it will be very beneficial for people who are watching us and following the last stories because I told them that it will be something very special, especially for people who are buying property in Dubai and willing to take their golden visa opportunities for 10 years or normal visa for 2 years. Guys, if the company offering you to the end of the month, open not only company but make with it visa lifetime. Lifetime mean lifetime, not 10 years, 20, lifetime. At least you should understand until you are keeping this company, if they will proceed and pay. But I think you
Yes.
can make it, tell us more details about this
Yes.
offer.
So it is lifetime of the company, meaning the visa is related to the company. As long as the company is being renewed and still operational, the visa will be free. It won't be a visa with lifetime validity, meaning I won't have a visa with the issue date of 30th of October 2024 and indefinitely. I wish it was the case. It would have made things much easier for clients and for us, but No, it is still a renewable visa every 2 years. However, IBSA is offering to bear the fee of this visa for the lifetime of the company. As long as your license is renewed, one visa will be free and it will be free for life. We will bear the fee of issuing the visa and we will bear the fees of renewing the visa. Even if your company is with us for 20, 30 years, which I hope it will, then we will keep bearing the cost for the visa. Hence, this is why we call it free visa for life.
So, in terms of comparison with real estate, if you need visa only for 2 years, you will pay amount of 750,000 dirham, and the property should be ready. So, as well, either you will have half with your money and another with bank mortgage or any other installment. Either you should proceed with full amount down payment and you will have your visa only for 2 years. In case if in these 2 years you will sell your property, your visa will be cancelled too. And there is nothing less beneficial than you are just taking property in an old building and renting it, because you will lose two times. You will lose 4% of Dubai Land Department, and you will downgrade your opportunities in terms of investment, because buildings that were before, they are not that much interesting by amenities or facilities. But what you can do, you can adjust your business with IFSA. Whatever you are doing, you will legalize it and you will take your lifetime visa and you will just continue your license each year. And in terms of real estate investment for 2 million dirham for the golden visa opportunities, you should know the government, they will block your real estate investment for the next 3 years. So you are not available for any kind of transaction for this property. You can't transfer it. You should keep it if you want to keep your golden visa. So imagine you invest huge amount of the money for what? Just to have visa for these years, and IVSA offering it for you for free lifetime. Also, you should know that it's not possible to open by yourself any kind of free zone or mainland company. You should go to official partner and submit all the documents. But as well, it is true that prices in Dubai, they are not small as in Ras Al Khaimah and Ajman. But as for me, I found the partnership with IFZA very beneficial because they have very good prices with a high value products, and at the same time they are giving absolutely free education. So me and our colleagues, they know exactly what we are selling, and we have all updates from the side of the government.
Mhm.
So is it possible if someone from the site will come and tell I want to adjust company and you will work with them?
We very rarely take any direct clients. Like I told you at the beginning of our talk, if I have someone who doesn't know anyone here and he's not getting any help and they approach us directly and they have no other option, and we make sure first that they haven't been in touch with any of our consultant, we do very rarely, but it's the percentage is less than 5% of our company are incorporated directly with the clients. Even the clients who come to us and incorporate directly, those less than 5%, eventually they ask us, do you know any consultant in the market? Because it is easier for me to work with one person who has all the answers. So no, the majority of our companies are being set up B2B. That's why we spend a lot of time with the academy creating models, making sure we are informed on the latest changes in the market and informing you to make sure you are giving your clients a good service, a timely service, and at the same time, you are giving them the correct information and helping them avoid any fines and being compliant. So, in terms of services, of course, my advice is always to go through one of our professional partners. On top of that, I can say that we are the most affordable free zone in Dubai. That's for sure.
That's true, yeah.
We are the most affordable, and the difference between us and even other Emirates outside of Dubai, I wouldn't want to mention any names still, but I can say that it is not a huge difference. So it doesn't make any sense to go to another Emirate and not opt for a Dubai license when the difference is like barely to mention, like, it's nothing.
So, in these terms, if you already know which kind of company you want to set up and how you want to manage your business here in UAE, and maybe you still don't know how to go to mainland or to free zone, just message or give us call. Our company, Strategy Partners Management, will help you from head to toe to submit all the information to the government sector and also to achieve all your goals and meet all expectations that you have from the companies that you want to make. Another interesting thing from the side of IFZA that they are making very nice event for their partners.
Yes.
And I attend some of them, and I'm so grateful because it is not only information that we are receiving like an educational process. It is information that we are sharing with another partners because every one of us have different background. And by the way, we familiarize with a lot of interesting people here, and they have, hundreds of businessmen and CEO of companies that they did before. And can you imagine how wealthy and healthy this community? Now I know why Carla is working here and doesn't want to go anywhere else.
Never. Never really. It's a great place to be. It's a great place to work. It's a great place to incorporate the company. I'm actually biased maybe, but it is really one of the best work environment, and they care a lot about the clients, about the partners. It's a very excellence-based approach, let's say. Even us, and given how long I have been in the company, I am still undergoing periodical trainings, regular trainings to make sure I am always informed on everything in the market. And also we keep sending you emails. We have a training
So
on
much
corporate.
emails.
We have training on corporate tax. We have trainings on marketing strategies. We have trainings on negotiation skills, sales skills. And we're giving all of these trainings to our partners free of charge because the goal from this, I wouldn't say that we don't care about the revenue and profit. Of course, every company does. But we want to get also repeat business. We want to get loyalty from our clients. That's why we want to make sure we're always giving them correct information, accurate information, good service, prompt responses, because we are not looking to just set up the company and leave. We will have a long-standing relationship in the future, hopefully, because the client is not just incorporating, they're incorporating, opening a bank account, giving us sometimes their accounting and bookkeeping, renewing their licenses every year. The more they grow, the more employees they have on the license with us. So we are always thinking long term, that's for sure.
So I know that we are speaking a lot about this free zone, and you are curious now if there is any type of activities that we can't make in free zone.
Yes. Okay. So as discussed before, anything that requires a retail shop, unless your retail shop is here in the free zone, you cannot have a free zone license. A free zone license is more suitable for anyone who's doing wholesale. B2B. You have an agreement with a logistics company acting as a distributor, and you can distribute to the whole market. Even the misconception that a free zone cannot work with the local market is not true. There are always ways you can work with the local market, but just by having an agreement with a logistics company who will be helping you distribute those products. So this is one of the models that does not work. There are some activities that are not allowed for free zones. For example, real estate brokerage, you know that. You can have buying and selling real estate, you can have property management or real estate consultancy. But a real estate brokerage company, to get the approval from real estate regulatory authority, you would need a mainland license. So these are some of the few examples. Let's say you want to create an industrial factory. You want to do a big factory, I don't know, manufacturing machineries and equipment. We are not an industrial zone. We are, the offices are state of the art, very luxurious, intended for businessmen and CEOs who want their back office here. But we don't have factories. We don't have any industrial license. We don't have like shops for, garages for cars and all that. So it depends. Again, like I told you before, I will be informing you and the client if the business model is not suitable for the free zone, because we are looking for a long-term relationship always.
Mhm. Also, people who are settling their companies here, um, can they work with the same company with Gulf countries all over the world if there is any restrictions about free zone or something like this?
Of course not. It is the perfect business model for people working globally. We have now you're giving investment consultancies. Can you work with a Russian client
Of
giving
course.
investment? You are licensed by IFZA for your business setup license. Can you have you been? You have been
Exactly, yeah.
actually. You've been
But you
doing it.
know, sometimes when I am telling people how easy it is and how I am confident of the things that I am having in my life, they can't believe. They can't believe that all the way they did before, it was like, like a hell, and now they remember my words from the beginning that everything can be easy. And when I have this confidence not only from my side, from people who represent IFSA, from people from the government, when they hear and see, by the way, with their own eyes that everything is possible in Dubai, they start to understand that no need to go by difficulties.
Mhm.
Just make it easy.
Yes, so to sum up, just as a to give you a general overview, what are the reasons that draw clients to IFSA? One is the ability to incorporate the company while you are abroad. You don't need the office space. As long as you have 3 employees or less, the office space is not required. You can have a trading and consultancy activity combined under one license, one brand. You have an ecosystem, banking assistance, accounting and bookkeeping, life insurance, offshore companies, trusts, branches, subsidiary, all of these. We have a bilingual team. So sometimes Elena might tell me, I don't know, I have a German speaking client. I don't speak German. He doesn't speak English. We offer her someone from IFZA because we have more than 350, I don't know how many nationalities, but we have a lot of languages spoken in the company. So we do help our clients also and our partners to communicate with each other and help them structure the company. So this is just at the top of my head. If I can just, if the really the benefits, and again, I'm biased here, but the benefits are countless, and our clients are very happy and satisfied and very loyal to us, which makes me very proud to be part of IFZA.
So, in terms of the company, when people, for example, told, okay, we are ready, we will submit documents, you told that to settle company, it will take 3-5 working days.
Yes.
Another exams for fingerprints and the health things will take another 2-3 days, and they will issue the visa.
Mhm.
So all the process approximately will take from 2 to 3 weeks maximum.
Yes, correct, exactly.
So when they can start work, so should they wait for the visa? Should they wait for the bank account, or they can begin from the time that they have license in their hands? How to help them on this question?
They can begin, okay, so from the time they have license in their hands, for sure they can begin with because they are legit, but they cannot start receiving transactions until they have a corporate bank account for the company. So you have 3 to 5 working days for the license, let's say two working days for the establishment card, and then 3 to 4 again for the e-visa. This is when they come here because I usually prefer to do everything while the client is abroad, so they don't wait here and then they come here. Within 4 or 5 days, everything will be done here. They will come here, do medical, biometrics, submit them to us. We give them the residency. A few days later, they will have the Emirates ID. The Emirates ID is what will help them to open the bank account, and then from there, we will take it to the bank account. As I said, the corporate bank account process varies from one profile to the other. It can take from 2 days to 2 weeks. Once your bank account is in place, you are ready to start. But from the moment you have the company, you can start your marketing, you can start consulting with your clients, and hold off any transaction or any revenue you are going to receive until you have the corporate bank account. So we are always working by the book in a legal manner without having any issues in the future.
Guys, For the last hour, we were speaking about amazing things how you can adjust yourself and your business in Dubai. But I know that on the shadow of this conversation, you were trying to catch my words about lifetime visa. And of course, we will repeat one more time all the beneficial things that IFSA will do for you because you should know. Only last 2 days of this month, this program still working, and please update with me if you want to make for your company in free zone in Dubai. We will help you. And one more time, Carla will tell us what exactly mean lifetime visa and what kind of activities you should open.
Sure. So the next 2 days, for any new incorporation in IBSA with visas, the visa will be free for life, meaning for the lifetime of the license. As long as your license is valid with us and it's being renewed every year, IBSA will bear the fee of your visa. We will bear the fee of your visa issuance, and we will bear the fee of renewal every 2 years for as long as the license is valid, whether it is 1 year or hopefully 20 and 30 years.
You know, when Carla now was telling as long as you are with us, I remember this old song, As Long as You Love Me, baby. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think we should tell you that prices that if they're giving us as attending everywhere you can adjust yourself and your business in Dubai are the most affordable with a high value of professional people and services that you can find in Dubai as well. And the most important thing, you should be free asking any question. A lot of people who will ask you to make company in a mainland, they will try just to guide you in a hard and wrong and difficult way. The same things you can make and submit in free zone, and with us and with IFSA, you will make it very easy and in very short time. Just 3-5 days, and your license will be with you on your table. So, in this point, I want to finish because I know we took a lot of time from Carla, and we are very grateful to be partners of IFSA. And of course, we want to make such podcasts maybe on monthly or quarterly basis because information that we are getting from IFSA is very beneficial not only for us but for all our customers and clients all over the world. So I want to give you a word and finish on this.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Elena. And I am looking forward to assisting you and your clients and having so many success story and successful journeys with our clients together. Thanks again. I appreciate you having me.
Thanks, guys, and see you next videos.